Aloha, and welcome to today's episode of Mystimon Saga, The Hidden Archives. And we are joined by our players today, most of them anyways. Missing Giovanna today, but hey, I think Alex got her. Besides, he knows that class far better than anyone. He ought to, he wrote it.
Yeah, I fixed it.
You'll probably be fixing it again.
Oh well. Well, upgrade it to 2.5.
Oh well. And I see he's named it Vista OS. Oh great. This one's going to be the worst.
Well, this explains why Giovanna's so messed up in the head.
Yeah. The next one will probably be Windows 8.
Hey, at least you're progressing.
And then the one after that is Windows 11.
Nah, I probably downgrade to Windows 7 because 7 was the best Windows.
Anyways.
Unsupported though.
Windows 11 is terrible. But I probably just pissed a lot of people off there. I don't care. Anyways, let's get off of Windows OS's.
And let's go into Linux.
No, rather not. Anyways. When we last left our investigators... Yeah, we have a game to play. When we last left our investigators... Agatha had flown back with Giovanna in the airship to go pick up Kyrene. Because Moloch seems to have a bone to pick with her. Not sure it was a great idea to bring her in, but, you know.
Wasn't my idea, so...
It was Tarek's idea. So if this goes horribly, we know who to blame.
As long as it wasn't my idea.
Well, the only time it would be a terrible idea and your idea is if it's Casey.
True.
Like Casey seems to think it is a great idea to blow up the toaster. But I digress.
That wasn't on purpose, okay? I'm gonna come here and defend Casey. That one wasn't on purpose. Come on.
Maybe. Anyways, you flew back to pick up Kyrene and swapped out Agatha for Esther. We haven't seen Esther in a while.
Yep.
What has Esther been doing? Pray tell.
Mostly just, you know, chilling. Just walking around, you know, and not doing anything too exciting. She's been kind of bored.
Oh, I'm sure she's been bored.
Yep. Was very ecstatic about being about having the opportunity to jump into a mission again.
She was probably looking to jump into a fight with from drone at this rate.
She is looking to jump into a fight with anything.
Let's please note that jumping into a fight with a Dragon Lord is a very bad idea, but I digress.
If you lose,
well,
you never don't knock it till you try it. You know?
Well, if you lose but you still win, was there really a loss? Who knows?
That makes a lot of sense.
I don't make a whole lot of sense today.
I don't think anything does.
Anyways, as you flew back, you noticed that there was a massive storm system surrounding Amety Island.
Mm-hmm.
I think Alex will take any excuse to roll up new characters.
You could be like me. You don't need excuses.
He could, or if he really wants, I could just kill off his character. I have no problem with that.
Well, Mickey's already got crushed by a damn tree, because there's a possibility he may not survive that.
There's a possibility he probably won't survive this hurricane.
And Giovanna, he's about to be a damn freaking anchor.
Very convenient that we just swapped out our healer then.
Well, Tarek's partly a healer. Partly.
Yep, I can lay on hands. As long as I take 10 minutes to reestablish my focus, I can do it all day long.
Unfortunately, we don't have Koi. Koi's a real healer. Anyways, we're getting a little off track here. But isn't that what we do best?
Well, it's better than on rails, huh?
And meanwhile, as you flew back to Atlantia and noticed that there's this massive storm system surrounding Amety Island, you did track the path of this hurricane. You do believe that within a day or two, maybe, that hurricane will make landfall in Atlantia. Right here in Konaset. Konaset is sitting right in the path of this thing.
I see.
And meanwhile on the island, Meek and Tarek, while Tarek was dealing with Moloch, this gigantic, very powerful entity, Meek, you were trying to find any clues you could about what is really haunting this house.
Other than getting the root to the problem that smashed me in the face, let's see. Yeah, I always look for clues so I can figure out what's going on in this house, see if it's, and try to look for markers as well. See.
Yeah, would be really great if you could get some help right about now, isn't it? Wouldn't it? Except Giovanna, Esther, and Kyrene are kind of stuck in Konaset at the moment because trying to fly through the storm or even trying to sail a boat through the storm would be a terrible idea. You're asking to get sunk.
You know, the biggest problem is that Moloch doesn't seem to be willing to help us solve this either.
Of course not.
Moloch is an evil necro spirit. Did you really expect it to help you?
Well, I was expecting him to help clean up the damn cobwebs off the ceiling a little bit. He's tall enough.
Again, Moloch is an evil necro spirit. Do you really expect it to care?
The only thing is, and this is again just pointing something out, it appears that Moloch is here unwillingly and may have been drawn here by the dark-eyed children, and if so, perhaps there's a bit of indignation at being under the control of a lesser being. But
who knows?
yeah.
Who knows?
So anyway.
Since Moloch is very wide-reaching and everything, who knows? Maybe the Saturday group will figure something out that you guys haven't quite figured out yet. You never know.
Yeah, that sounds ominous.
Everything's ominous when it comes to Moloch. It's a very, very, very powerful necro spirit. Something you know firsthand because it's been unleashing a lot of its attacks on you personally, Tarek, and you kind of just figured out that it's not even using a fraction of its power.
Yeah, it's toying with me. So, clearly I need to figure out what what we're going to try and do with this.
Yes. And meanwhile, Esther and Giovanna, what do you think? What do you think? How are you going to deal with this?
It's a surprise that the two didn't blow up the boat on the way there, but
Not wrong. There was danger there.
Well, last I recall, Giovanna was like annoying everybody on the ship by playing an air guitar.
That sounds cool.
That sounds like Giovanna.
Yeah. But we had to land though, because there's no way to get through that storm anyways.
Yep.
True.
So since we're in the happening in the area, since it's storm was going towards that area, we might just investigate to see if we might find something that might help dissipate it or stop things from getting worse.
That's true.
So, what are you going to do? Summon Gale the Windlord?
Well, I can do you one better. Hang on, where's my augury?
I mean, by the way, Esther, when was your birthday? Did you have a birthday recently? I could have sworn someone did.
Out of character, mine was like a few months ago.
Mela.
Did I ever give you your epic points for that?
Yep.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah, melatonin, actually, the reason that she's not here today is it's her birthday.
But yeah, I'm going to have to remember to give her epic points next time. If she doesn't kill herself drinking.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Hopefully she,
Not the worst way to go, I guess.
hopefully she, moderates her drinking. But you never know with her. I mean, look at Giovanna. Anyways. Anyone got any ideas? How are you going to get through this?
So what's our current obstacle?
Your current obstacle is this giant hurricane system that is surrounding Amety Island.
Well, ain't that kind of inconvenient?
Yes. It is if you want to get to the island. But if you don't, then it's just a feature.
It's a feature, not a bug.
Yep.
You could call it that, I guess.
Esther, did you have an idea of something a little bit ago?
Alright, I have an idea, but it might take, like, give or take 10 minutes.
Okay. 10 minutes in game or 10 minutes out of game?
I'm saying that completely in character.
Completely a character. Great. And Giovanna's, what's Giovanna's response to that?
What?
Her response is what?
I wasn't even paying attention.
I said I have an idea, but it could take 10 minutes, give or take.
Oh, sorry. Playing with my air guitar.
Nice. Pretty cool.
Yeah, she's taking a broom doing that.
Nice.
Why don't you go
Accurate.
steal a broom from the closest tavern? They've got plenty.
So I want to see if in the next 30 minutes the storm is gonna get worse or better. I'm gonna
Okay.
cast augury.
Okay. Esther cast augury.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna ask little pops how's it gonna go?
yeah, you also have the Ghost Star Rider who's feeling a little left out lately.
Well, sucks to be him. I'm still casting augury.
Her.
Which is,
You or
Oof.
her.
Oof.
Sucks to be her. I'm still casting Augury because I have 2 hero points and a lot more than 2 spell castings. So yeah, DC 6 flat check. On a failure, the result is nothing. And on a success, I can know whether it's gonna go good, it's gonna go bad, or it's gonna go good and bad.
Well, that's definitely more than 6.
Yep.
So, you think that the storm is going to get worse?
Well, that is even more inconvenient. So, I have a question. How, like, on a scale of, I don't know, 1 to 10, let's say, how much would you say you value your life?
Kyrene says, well, I have very few years left in my life anyways.
Well, you see, I do kind of have a plan, but on any response that is any lower than a 10, it's just not gonna work.
I understood maybe half of that.
Basically, it is an idea that I know is very, very bad, and I know that it has a 90% chance of going wrong. But look, hear me out. It would be fun.
This is like that meme of the dog sitting in a burning down restaurant.
Yeah.
This is fine. And what is Javada saying that?
It's looking at Javana's pretty much looking at Esther as why you asked that?
Because, well, this idea was just going in anyways.
Going anyways.
Who cares about some dumb storm? She gets up and like points at it angrily. Screw you, gods! I can go wherever I want.
Gee, is anyone trained in acrobatics? I think it is.
Nope.
Javana is.
Javada's trained in acrobatics.
I do have untrained improvisation though, so I got a nifty little +7.
I know that game. I use it too. It's effective.
Yeah.
And Javana's just looking at you. What are we doing again?
We're dying.
Oh, I would have been around for a year. Why?
Well, hope it was a fun year.
It's only been a year as far as she remembers.
Well, I can remember a year, but hell, I can't remember anything before that.
Don't worry, I'm sure.
Kyrie looks at it takes a good look at Giovanni and she says, I knew there was something familiar about you. You were built by the Sea Fae. And in fact, I think you were actually sent to the surface by the Sea Fae in order to deliver a message from me. You
Well,
you lost your memory somewhere?
I don't know. I don't have a manual book. Just checking their little compartments, and so I don't have a operator manual, so can't tell you.
Hey, did you know you also conveniently before you lost your memories, like the day before, right the day before, you promised that you were gonna give me like 100 gold. I know it's really weird, and like you just walked up to me and said that. It's so strange. I never got until this point. But wait, gotta keep up our promise, right?
I see what she's doing there.
She's right through your bullshit.
No, it's always versus your deception DC. Oh wait,
Damn it.
it's her deception. It's her deception check versus your versus Giovanna's perception DC. What's Giovanna's perception DC?
23.
Oh, hold on a second.
23.
It's a crit.
Yeah, it's a crit.
Let me see if Mella's gonna be a little pissed when she's gonna be find out she's broke.
No wait, you thought I was serious. No one just like gives away 100 gold, God. But like if you want to, I'd be like, I'm not gonna catch me.
Apparently, Giovanna is just stupid enough to believe it.
Or Esther's a good liar.
Esther is a very good liar.
Yeah.
What are you thinking about it? Giovanna is kind of a minor. She's only a year old.
I think she may actually be older than I am.
Giovanna has
process.
20 gold pieces and 110 silver pieces.
Oof.
But yeah, so like you just she points at water. You just came from here.
There was, at one time, money.
No, I mean the money, like we're taking money to the side. Like just like if we have someone that just like is from the water, we can just like toss them into the water and they can you know just swim under the tornado. Is that how they work? I don't know if that's how they work. You guys want to try it out anyways?
Yeah, Giovanna's gonna go ahead and find a well. You said throw a coin in the water, right?
So Giovanna is now searching around Konaset for a well.
Why not?
Roll a society check.
I do want to reassure, not like I'm not a trained professional in the investigating business. So if anything goes wrong, whoop, not my fault.
Sure. So, Giovanna, you make a 27 on your society check. And you find a well close to the palace.
Okay. Yeah, the money that's supposed to owe, air quotes, owe Esther. She tries to take it. It's like, make some wishes. Throw the 100 gold pieces down in the well. Good luck finding that.
Why'd you toss? I wasn't paying attention. Oh well, yes, it's gone now. Whatever it was.
So, Esther just conned Giovanna out of some gold.
But unfortunately, it went down the well.
Completely on accident, mind you.
Completely on accident.
Down the hole.
Down the hole! Bye bye! Meanwhile, Tarek and Meek.
Well, we were in the house, and branches came crashing in when we left off. So at this point, it seems as though there's some structural damage now. But we were on our way to what we hoped was where whatever is anchoring the black-eyed children here, where that would be. So, and it was back in the room area, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would hope Tarek knows how hurricanes really work, or the player himself, because he kind of lives in that area, doesn't he?
Yep. Although, I would think that actually Mela lives in that same corridor as well. But yes, definitely been in that situation. So being outside is not the best idea. The house is not necessarily going to come down while we're in something of the eye, but it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, the goal was to try and find whatever is anchoring the spirit that's in the house, possibly the dark-eyed children that shouldn't be here, but probably followed the firefighter. Could be some kind of artifact from one of the fires.
Maybe.
Possibly a keepsake or token or something.
Maybe.
Yep. There is...
Maybe.
There's options, potentially. And we were following indications that they were on this side of the house. So, first off, was Meek safe from the branches coming in?
I don't know, was he? Make a reflex save. I have my fan on in the background, just in case you can hear that.
So far, you're very audible.
Can you hear the fan, though?
I'm gonna go check YouTube right now.
Well, if you can't hear the fan, maybe the audience can't hear the fan?
Oh, I just thought you were talking about somebody who was following the stream.
Giovanna is typing something. Why is Giovanna typing something when it's supposed to be Meek's turn?
I thought Meek's under a tree.
I said Meek roll a reflex save.
Oh, sorry, I was distracted earlier.
Distracted to Kyrene's comment.
Nope. I don't hear anything on YouTube either.
You don't hear the fan. Good. We don't want people hearing the fan. That would be bad. I'm sorry, it's summer. And it's hot. And Meek rolls a 19. Yeah, Meek, you're taking some damage.
No.
Meek took 9 bludgeoning damage.
What, from the tree?
Wow. Wow, Tarek, wow.
Sorry. Anyway, that was Peanut Gallery comment in the Discord.
That seems to be what you guys are good at.
About fans, at least.
And
So,
drawing out these episodes.
So no, I'm going for trying to solve this thing here.
We're on part 4. I think we may be hitting part 5.
Oh no, we're gonna one way or the other we're finishing it. Just it may not be a win here. I don't know. So
a win or a wind?
Plenty of wind. Already done with that one. So I'm gonna start like hauling stuff out of the way, trying to get to Meek to free Meek from any kind of obstruction or being pinned or anything like that.
See his pin on her, just like only thing you see is flicking the hands and it's flicking the wife's mouth.
Well,
So,
look
just
on
trying
the
to haul
bright
things
side.
out
At
of the
least
way.
it was only 9.
Yeah. So, but trying to pull everything out of the way to get Meek to safety, and then
I could have rolled
And-
6d6.
yeah, no, that's totally reasonable. It was part of a tree coming into the house.
Yeah, you should have.
Uh,
It was another
so-
3d6. Add more damage to it.
So,
Add more damage? Oh, you're asking for more damage? Okay.
Yeah, I got a
No.
tree headlight on me.
10! Another 10. He asked for it.
Left it, the tree came down a little more. I'm like,
You can have a story point, though. Since you asked for it. It's only
So-
fair he asked for more damage.
it's true. No, I got to get you safety out of this thing. So I think I've already used my lay on hands. I think my focus point is gone right now. So I'm gonna see if I can get Meek out of there, and I'm gonna have to use one of the 4 spells I actually have.
Oh, wow. He has spells?
Yeah, it's not a lot of spells, and
I
it's kinda
didn't know
ridiculous.
champions even had spells. I thought all they had was focus powers.
Yeah, the focus power for lay on hands is one thing. But there, yeah. I mean, technically, I can do magic only because I have innate spells.
Oh, innate spells.
Yeah, it comes from one of the feats. I'll check my feats for a second. Anyway, yeah, I have just a very minor amount of stuff from the class, from the build, so I get basically 2 sets of abilities. I can at will detect magic, and I also have guidance. And then I can cast once a day. I can cast soothe. So in this moment, I'm going to take a moment once I can get Meek free to cast soothe and do what little healing I can possibly do there.
Well,
Soothe
with
is
your
actually
24 athletics check, you do manage to get Meek free.
awesome. So now I get to basically cast a once a day ability soothe to add 1d10 plus 4 hit points.
Meek said we're supposed to get to the root of the problem, but I didn't have this in mind.
Yeah, you got it literally there.
Very literally.
So Meek will get 9 hit points back, and as a wonderful feature of the Soothe spell, you gain a +2 status bonus to saves against mental effects for 1 minute. And that's the one time a day I get to do that one. The only other thing I have is I have 2 uses of restoration. I think it's only 1. Let me check that. I think it's a level 2. Yeah, it's a spell level 2. So I get 1 use of restoration a day too, and that's it. 1 soothe, 1 restoration. So anyway, and yeah, my focus point was expended when I laid on hands to myself after getting battered around by Moloch. So I got nothing else. But we are or at least I'm still hunting. You know me. If you want to get out and try and double back to the more civilized portion of things, I won't blame you.
We're stuck in this storm. Where the hell can I go?
Yeah, it's not a good option, but I'm thinking if you only had to worry about the storm and not about Moloch or the haunting that's in this house, that might be a little safer. I don't know. I'm concerned for you. I don't want you to, end up getting stomped on by these forces that seem intent on trying to harm us.
They don't all
I'm not going to keep you from continuing to try and solve this problem, but I don't want you to feel like I don't want to lead you into danger, and everything around here is dangerous.
Fun.
Drown rat or die horrible.
It's a fair option.
Well, let me see if I can find a glider or something. Just ride the wind out of here.
That would be an option. I'm thinking that the winds could send you pretty far, just you and a glider. But I'm heading deeper into the living area, which is where things were leading us before.
I don't have a much choice. I'm going with you.
All right. So we were getting an indication that whatever it was might be in the living area. It wasn't downstairs, and it wasn't in the kitchen or like main living area. So we're heading to the kids' rooms. I think that was where we thought it might be. Yep, another bit of the kids are in the biggest danger.
Why not, when you're dealing with supposedly black-eyed children?
Yeah, I mean, children are often a little more impressionable, I suppose.
Yeah, and Kyrie might tell you that kids can actually see things that adults can't. They're not only more impressionable, they're more sensitive.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, you know, as you do. I used to see these like giant eldritch monsters everywhere, and I just grew out of it. Just matured. That's not that's weird. Hester like thinks completely out loud.
Esther could have a story point.
Awesome. So yeah, that's what we're doing, is we're searching for the source of this, trying to finally find it and hopefully break that piece. If we can somehow get rid of the infestation in the house, then all we got to do is get Moloch out of here, or at least placate Moloch for whatever period of time is necessary to wait to get rescued.
What, you saying Moloch needs a vacation?
I would be open to that if he's willing to do it.
You did say
Hello,
vacate.
horrible image number 33.
That's I'm assuming he can hear these things. So yeah, I mean, if he wants a vacation after we get this thing solved, we can go on vacation.
You can always take a vacation right here on Amety Island.
I hear it's quite lovely.
Yeah, once the hurricane's out of here.
Yeah, I was going to say, without hurricanes, they're quite nice.
Yeah, to stay out of the water.
Yep. Well, only because of the sharks.
Yeah, those things.
Which, might be interesting if we had Casey along.
Who's that?
Just saying, if Casey was around, Casey might be interested in meeting some sharks and making friends with sharks.
I think I know which episode I'm doing next for Tuesday.
Anyway, what do we need to do?
They sound... I don't know. Going up to sharks and hanging out, it's... Technically, it's safe, but,
Better than touching a toaster.
Toaster? Excuse me? Do I want to know?
If we brought the toaster with us and then threw it into the water, that might take care of the shark problem. But it'd have to be plugged in.
I mean, we don't need to... Are the sharks attacking anyone?
No, that's the whole problem, is that the sharks are doing a lot of aggressive attacking.
Not at the moment, but, there have been... I mean... Let's see here. Let's pull up our map here. Amety
Yeah,
Island
Griff,
is an island off the coast of Konaset. This island has gained fame over the last 100 years for its spectacular swimming and beaches as a summer destination. But several years ago, it gained infamy for all the wrong reasons when a string of deaths in its waters were attributed to a Shiroshi. Since then, there have been 3 other instances of similar attacks.
Uh-huh.
Nada. Nada.
Yep.
Have they
Thing
tried
is,
just
we'll
like
definitely need a bigger vote.
have they... Okay.
Miles.
Anyways,
Have they tried just like, I don't know, just like dangling some food over the sharks and then just like taking them somewhere else? I don't know.
anyways, how about we go back to Giovanna and Esther and Kyrene? And Kyrene's Kyrene is really thinking that Giovanna's got some damaged neural pathways or something.
Yeah, Javon is still standing at the well, looking down. It's like, with the empty bag, and looking back and forth. So, why?
Kyrene face palms and shakes her head. And I thought the tribunal were weird.
Come on, there's nothing weird going on here. Just a couple of 3 very intelligent minds thinking. What were they thinking about again?
Esther is completely lost track.
Yeah, Javon is looking at the bags and we had the wells, looking back at the other. So, are we supposed to do something here? I forgot.
I think we're supposed to talk to a ghost. Why did I come here again?
How about we figure out some way to get to the island?
Anyway, can we teleport? Oh,
Probably
wait.
not through a hurricane, no.
Well, if you can't move the weather,
Kyrene says that most hurricanes, especially in this area, tend to be Mystia charged. So any sort of teleportation or dimension portal would probably lead to disaster.
Have you tried it though?
No, because I value my life just enough. I mean, I do have a young son that I need to take care of.
But think of the thrill of uncertainty. And who knows? Maybe it'll work. It'll be exciting.
I thought I was crazy.
I had to be stuck with the crazy ones.
Crazy, come on, let's not be unreasonable here.
Where is this all going?
Right towards a hurricane, Seth. Right towards a hurricane.
So you're going to somehow going to get Javon away from the well and into a boat. Good luck with that.
Yep.
Well, let's go get to the boat then.
she was constructed by the Sea Fae.
Yeah, but she's completely lost her memories, and Zolgoth did something to her. We're not sure what.
But does she need to breathe?
She's an automaton. You tell me.
Well, from the most recent stuff that Paizo put out, the answer is yes.
In a very strange way. But Paizo's strange, but that's
Yes.
beside the point.
But I mean, if she was constructed by the Sea Fae, wouldn't they give her the ability to breathe underwater or to survive? Now she just needs to
Maybe.
carry an anchor.
Do you want her to be your anchor?
I have no ability to say anything about this. Tarek's on the island.
Yes. Yes, he is.
I'm just talking out loud.
And no comstones are really going to get through that storm because of the storm's Mistio charged, as Kyrene said.
Yep. No, I'm not talking to Meek either. This is the player talking, not Tarek.
Guys, I have an idea.
Oh gods.
Hear me out, right? What if we tried asking really, really nicely for it to go away? I'm talking like really put your heart into it, make you feel bad for even being there.
Heart into it. Javaz taps her chest. I don't feel no heart.
Let's do it like this. Mr. Storm, can you please let us through? If it would be a very big inconvenience if you didn't, and you might like I'm not this isn't a threat or anything, but you might be liable for a lawsuit or two. Okay, well, that didn't work. Anyone got any thoughts? Because I'm completely out.
Oh my god.
Javon leans over. Who are you talking to?
I'm trying to, like, Esther points at the storm. I'm trying to, like, the hurricane. Never mind.
Oh my god. We've lost it. Not sure we had to begin with.
Hey, does anyone here know if hurricanes, like, they go underwater? Is that how that works? Hey, you, the one that isn't a robot. You. You know anything about that? Because I don't.
What do you think, Tarek? You know about hurricanes.
Real life?
Yes.
The question, do they go under the water?
Yes.
They have a substantial effect on the surface and on the upper layers of the ocean. Lower down, it's muted. The force that gives them the Coriolis effect, the spinning that we're used to, comes from competing weather patterns, basically the fronts that drive them. So that's all about the fact that there's essentially competing fronts that are going along, and actually it's an interaction with the currents as well. But yeah, it has an impact on stuff in the upper layers, the upper marine layers, not the lower.
So,
But
how
what
good's
is upper
everyone
marine
doing?
layers? It's pretty high. Yeah.
And for how long can you guys hold your breath?
And can you handle the pressures that deep in the ocean?
That's secondary. We'll think about the details later.
Is Esther drunk?
No, Esther's just like that.
Yeah, as I see her, there's a look like a bottle, and I see a cork on the floor. So, oh,
This
A little liquid courage.
this whole thing went somewhere. I don't know where it went.
I mean, what else are we supposed to do? Are we just gonna like stand around here and just like be whoop? Let's turn back. There's a storm. Let's go over to the Scooby Doo gang or whatever.
Well-
The non-copyrighted dog gang, and be like, well, couldn't find anything. There was a hurricane. Good night. No, we're gonna walk right into that hurricane, and we're gonna find out what it does, or well, actually that.
Well, actually,
No.
so some of the information that Giovanna found out last time was that it's actually on the maps too. If you look on the map, the locations where the major fires that seem to be spurned on, or at least that may be related to the dark-eyed children, there are 4 locations in the city that seem to be driven by that, and there may be some type of indication based on that information as to what sort of the central point that stuff is coming from is, and that might have some impact. It seems like they may be calling the hurricane to them. That was information that Giovanna found out last time.
Thank you,
okay,
Jared.
so we can find these black-eyed kids, to kick them out of the burning houses, and maybe the storm can stop.
True. Yeah, we could take it. We could take care of that. Sounds a bit more boring than just walking right into a hurricane and getting the ride of our lives. Let me tell you, we're gonna. You guys ever flown before? Because I haven't.
Okay, we'll just find black-eyed kids.
Oh right. Yeah,
Just
the
tell them
mission.
you know why we're welcome. Just kick them out of the house.
Oh right,
Literally.
I forgot about the mission.
How many balls you had?
Are you even allowed to drink at my age? Like I'm like 20.
I mean, it's Terrana, not Earth.
I'm asking how many balls you had. I'm not asking about your age. I'm asking how many balls you had.
Come on, I don't need to be drunk to be exciting. You're the one who doesn't have a sense of adventure.
Oh my god.
Trust me, it'd be a lot worse if I was.
I don't want to know at this point. Oh, cat!
Well, let's find these places and boot these kids out.
Yep, anyways, I've gotta go lie down on the floor for an indeterminate amount of time now. Bye-bye. I'm out of character. I'll be right back.
What?
You know, just Have you never had to lie down on the floor for an undeterminate amount of time? Yeah, I'll have to be right back. I gotta do something.
Okay.
That is not lying in the floor, unlike us.
Enjoy.
Now, the player is lost.
I think she's been lost since the beginning of the episode.
I'm totally confused and lost now.
So am I, honestly. She's kind of all over the place.
When a being comes from the nightmare realms, they have all sorts of different needs. You don't know.
Including... I don't even know... I don't even know 3/4 of what she said.
Okay, let's find these houses.
Would you
You
even
know-
call this situation nightmarish?
Oh my god.
You could.
You know, that's what I'm saying.
Well, let's
So-
find these houses. Let's go.
First
Yeah, if
she
you open the
cons
map.
Giovanna, and then she decides to ask the store politely to go away.
Not just politely, very politely.
Where is this whole thing going? Somebody tell me, please.
Okay, Javon decides, like, hell with this, going to the closest burned house.
Burned building, you mean? The closest
building,
one is
house,
closest one is the
structure.
dock hand warehouses.
Yep. Then there are the Yoming apartments, the cheese factory. Cheese, just saying. Meek would be happy with that.
Yeah,
And
but
then there's-
No, he wouldn't be happy with the fact that the cheese factory is burned down.
You've never heard of smoked Gouda, I guess. So.
smoked Gouda, yeah.
I don't think that's how you make smoked Gouda.
No, you generally don't burn the factory. And then the North End street housing.
Okay,
So-
the closest is then Cape Town Trail. Then, when this is done and over, I'll just tell Meek that the cheese factory is burned down. Just as, so you see Meek fall down and cry.
Poor Meek.
Poor Meek.
Go to the closest one first. To see whoever can find there. And if we find any of those kids, we just tell them you're not welcome here, and give them a boot, literal boot.
I
Irene
think
says,
there might be something
finally
to that.
some sense. Because
It's fair.
even Irene's been a bit lost this whole time.
Sometimes she focuses, sometimes she doesn't. Well, most of the time she doesn't focus.
And I guess Esther doesn't really focus either. I can guarantee you the audience is probably confused.
You're not the only ones. I was confused for a while too.
I'm still confused.
Alright, heading over to the closest building, the burned down building.
So you head over to the dock hand warehouses and leave Esther on the at the docks coming up with all kinds of wacko theories.
I think Esther can move now. I think it was just a very brief hiatus of needing to sort of recalibrate.
Yeah,
You know,
looking
like
at
when-
Esther.
She's still AFK.
Yeah. You know how it is, though, when you've been out on a boat for a while and you get to dry land and everything feels sort of wibbly wobbly afterwards. If you come from a nightmare place, I'm sure it takes a little while for you to feel normal when you're in a normal place.
And right now, telling Esther, stay away from the booze, especially those freaking kegs.
Yeah. Probably a good idea.
Anyhow, let's go to the warehouse. What do I see?
Well, you see a building that's mostly gone. It is in complete ruins.
Anything in there? Or
It is a complete. This building is like burnt up. Like half of it is just totally gone, and I mean the top half is just totally gone. And even like 3/4 of the whole building is totally gone. And you see ash completely covering the area. This looks like one of the worst fires you've ever seen.
Okay, is it safe enough to actually sleep around?
Yeah, I mean, the fire's long gone. The fire's been long put out.
Talking about the structure. See, is this structure safe enough for anybody to go in there?
What's left of the structure? Yeah.
So I don't have to worry about anything, the building collapsing on us then?
I mean, there's not even enough of the structure left to collapse upon you.
Okay. Just put them as open space. Going in. Try to find a spot where to start it from.
Okay, make me a perception check. $23. So, the worst part of the fire, from what you can tell, seems to have been in the back northeast part of the building. Like, as you enter, you come into like the south entrance, and the part that seems to be the most damaged is way in the back right hand of the building. That part is just gone. There's nothing left of the structure. It is complete. It is just completely ashes. And that's the first thing that you notice. Is that while there's some structure left on the back left part of the building, and there's some structure left on the front left and front right part of the building where you come in from, that part of the building is just gone. It's in ashes.
Okay, I'll just go snoop around the most damaged area, see what started it, and possibly awkward. Trying to find something that's out of the ordinary.
Tarek, you can answer her. This is a wonderful birthday present for her. I mean, Giovanna is a complete idiot, so... Anyways... Giovanna... As that is going on in the Discord, sorry, there's something going on in the Discord. I don't think that Giovanna's original player is very happy right now.
No.
Giovanna, make me a reflex save.
I'm back.
Uh-oh. So, as that is going down in the Discord, and sure it was. By Kyrene. From Kyrene. From Kyrene. It was a message from Kyrene. Sorry, Giovanna's original player is in the Discord now and very upset.
I didn't actually mean to make all that money go down the drain.
Sure you didn't.
Oh wait, I actually have that much gold. I can just pay you back. It's fine.
Well, I would miss you. Yeah, sure. Why? Jackie, I think you're trying to smooth things over.
I don't know what you're talking about.
She is mad. Oh my god. So, anyways, Giovanna, you dodge out of the way just as a fireball comes streaking towards you.
Okay, that was unexpected.
What else is new? Is anything ever expected anymore? I don't know.
Fireball.
Owie. Yeah, also, I'm back from lying down for an indeterminate amount of time. I am now standing up.
So,
Out of character, I had to go help a family member or something.
okay. Give me a moment.
Oh.
So, Giovanna, as you look up, you notice this. You notice what looks like this. What looks like a kind of a small fireball, or something like that, kind of streak around the building. Or what's left of the building. And I'm going to have you roll an Arcana check.
Who?
You.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm actually trained.
Wow.
No!
She is actually trained. Yay!
I'm gonna...
So, Giovanna, as you're sitting here after dodging this thing, you realize, oh shit, it's a Pyrex. Pyrexes are fire elemental Mystimon. Or rather, inferno elemental Mystimon. These things are harbingers, are known to be harbingers of destruction and heedless chaos.
It all makes so much
Okay.
more sense.
So things just got a little bit heated up now. Here we go.
Thank you for that, Tarek.
No problem. I'm just keeping everyone apprised with all the information I have. Many fireballs and Pyrex.
Yeah. And why do I have that on there? What the hell? We don't want that on there. We want the mini map. So,
Mini-map is very important.
Giovanna, what are you doing? And Esther, you do finally arrive on the scene, and you see this big fire, this big fireball of some kind just streak around. And Esther, as you notice this thing, please make me a reflex save.
Alright. Okay, that's weird. It's showing my reflex save as being maybe a training thing, but if I'm training all of them the same, then my saves are wrong. Hang on, let me check the sorcerer saves, because my dexterity is like a lot better than my oh yeah, no, reflex is just worse trained. Okay. Woo! There we go.
I'm glad you used a story point.
Yeah, I'm glad too. I didn't want to kill
Yep.
Esther.
Sure
I
you
swear I didn't want to kill Esther.
did. Sure you did.
Yeah.
She actually managed to pass that save. This is a pretty high DC. I don't mind saying that.
Is it like a basic save, or it's like
It was a
half on
basic save.
Okay, so half. So I take half damage then.
Okay, half damage.
That's a lot. That's a lot of dice.
You get 10. 10 fire damage.
Ow, 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 like shit. Who knew? Fire hurts.
Who knew? And I am
like
going
with a-
to
with a-
have you. I'm going to have all of you roll initiative.
Everyone?
Everyone. Well, Giovanna and Esther, please. And we've got...
You don't want that on this stream. For DMCA purposes.
Yeah, let me find some appropriate combat music. If I can find it. Would this be appropriate? We'll go with that. Sure. So, combat has begun. So, Pyrex is going to start things off, and it is going to launch a fire mote attack on Esther. And that is going to be 31.
Yeah, that's not that's very close to being a crit, but not quite. My AC is way too low.
And that is a total of... that is a total of 14 fire damage.
It's not a crit.
Yeah.
But it's close.
Oh, you okay?
It still does that much even without being a crit.
Yeah, because I saw you rolling an 8, and I was like, wait, that's not a 14. But there's probably some a plus
6.
there.
There's plus
Yeah,
6.
I assume.
And then it's going to move down towards you and then lash out at you with a tendril.
What type of damage is that?
Fire damage.
Okay.
So this is going to be a critical failure with a 1 on the die.
Oh.
And then pass the puck to Giovanna. Giovanna, you are currently at the far back right of the building.
Yeah.
And you do see this. You can see this Pyrex here.
I can see it. Okay. How far is it?
Currently from you, it's about 120 feet.
Alright. So my moving speed is 20 feet, so I got 20, 40, 60. And I'm going to use Long Strider.
And what does that do?
No, I'm not going to use it yet.
Oh.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and use all my action, get close enough to
Okay.
it with the 60 feet, all 3 of my actions.
Sure.
So I can, like, close it into distance.
Sure. Esther.
Oh god, I'm an AoE caster.
Well, it's right up in melee range with you right now.
Well,
Create water.
does it happen to be... I don't remember, did you describe it as a celestial?
Huh? No, it's not a celestial.
Oh
It's
man,
an elemental.
I was really looking forward to that 5d6 evil damage from Chilling Darkness, but oh well. Well, if it's going right towards me, then I'm gonna stop its ability to see. I'm gonna use all of my actions to cast Darkness right where I'm at,
Alrighty.
and then I'm gonna use my reaction to cast Dim the Light. It's a focus spell, which is the trigger is me casting Darkness, which is I will immediately attempt a stealth check to hide.
Okay. Nice. You're hiding.
Yeah, so you know how a squid like lets out a lot of ink to, but when you approach it too fast, it lets out a lot of ink to blind. That's basically what like the visual description of what Esther just did.
Sure. Sounds good. So I'm going to switch gears real quick because I noticed we've left Tarek kind of twiddling his thumbs there. I'm sorry there. Sorry, man.
No, it's fine. You know, let's resolve that fight because the fight's going to be important. I will just say that in the background, Tarek is searching through the bedroom areas to look for anything that could be an anchor point for the spirit that's haunting here.
Sure.
Then, you know, I'll roll whatever you want me to roll, and then we'll find out at the end of the fight what happens.
Sure. Make me perception.
Will do.
We'll go with perception. And I'm going to next round to Pyrex.
Wow. Okay. You don't have to tell me yet. I'll find out if that worked at all.
So Pyrex is going to first
I mean, the real question is, do they need to see?
well, there's one thing it can do that it doesn't need to see with, and it's going to do that. It's going to use intense heat. Esther, make me a basic reflex save.
See, that just sounds like
Is
a
it
problem.
targeting me?
It's not targeting
Is it-
you. It's just
It's targeting the whole
launching
area.
this intense heat.
Oh man, I was gonna ask for a DC 11 flat check. Being hidden is pretty good.
That's nice, but you still get some damage.
Which is a lot because I have no health. I'm a source.
And that is going to be 12 fire damage.
Owie.
Owie. Owie, owie.
Oh, the fire.
I'm already pretty good. I'm already over half my health.
And then it's going to Inferno Leap. It's going to fly up.
Fly out where?
It's going to fly up. And fly up in the air.
Up.
And then.
And away.
And then it's going to come down towards where it knew where Esther was, and every creature in that area is going to need to make another basic reflex save. And its intense heat ability is suppressed until the end of the jump. Oh my. That is a fail.
This is a rough boss. Target's my worst save, and like my main ability, it overrides.
You know how that's a 7d6 was a lot of dice before?
Yeah,
Is
don't worry.
Giovanni in the area?
I know it's gonna be 7d12. Don't worry.
By the way, actually, Giovanna, you're in the area too. You also make me a reflex save. Oh my gods.
Same damn
This
numbers.
is not going to be pretty. This is not going to be pretty.
Could be critty.
I can't look.
All right, Seth, remind me really quick. Where do I set my character as dying again?
I don't know. I can't look.
Well, guess I'll find out. Yep.
Well, you go find Giovanni at the scrapyard.
I think that,
49 fire damage. Esther is dying 1.
Even if I was at max health, that leave me with 8 health.
Esther is at dying 1. She collapses to the ground, and she is badly hurt.
I don't know. I disagree. I think she is hurt very well. Saying badly might just make it do it again, just to show how good it can do it.
True.
No, everyone should just do a slow clap, the polite clap, and say, like, that was impressive. Everyone
And
knows
Giovanna took a crap ton of damage too. Giovanna's at 52 wounds.
Oof.
But still standing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Smoking.
yeah.
Giovanna, you see Esther go down from that attack. What are you doing?
I mean, it's less like you see her go down, it's and more that the darkness goes away, and Esther is just lying there.
Yeah.
And how far away the creature is now?
The creature is within 30 feet from you. Luckily, it can't do that again for 2 rounds.
Another round.
2 rounds.
It can't do that again until its next turn.
It's going to be 2 rounds, so it's going to be like round 9 on the combat tracker, because I still haven't reset that, but I digress. Giovanna, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna roll percentile, see if it's gonna attack it or try to save Esther or run away. Says you got freaking ash smoke too.
Look, I'm not unbiased or anything, but I think saving Esther would be a pretty wise decision. Just like, I'm not biased.
Oh, by the way,
Hey.
I have this for when... Hey, do it! Never mind.
Huh, what?
Sirenscape's being dumb.
Okay, you're 30 feet from me now, so I'll go ahead and use 2 actions to get to you, because I got freaking short ass freaking movement, 20 feet. And use an action to grab you. And there's nothing to heal me.
I swear I don't want to kill you. I don't. I really don't. So, Giovanna, what are you doing?
Like I said earlier, I use 2 actions so I can get close enough to Esther. And
Okay.
use my action to pick her up so I can get the hell out.
Okay, so you're going to book it. Try to get the hell out of here. And we get to pass the puck to Esther. Esther, actually,
Yeah.
your initiative's supposed to go before Pyrex. Anyways, oh my, she has gone to dying 2.
I just let Metal know that Giovanna might end up in the scrapyard in the sky.
Yeah. Esther has gone to dying 2. This Pyrex is not going to let you go without a fight.
I didn't think the Die Hard feat would actually come up.
What is the diehard feat? Please tell me. I don't want to kill you.
I die at the DC for my checks is 9 plus dying condition, instead of 10.
Okay.
And also I die at dying 5 instead of dying 4.
Okay. Dying 5 instead of dying 4.
Mhm.
Okay. That's good. That's going to help. Because
We'll see.
Giovanna, you get a firebolt attack launched at you. And that is going to be 24 to... No, 24 to hit. No, 34 to hit. Yeah, it's 34 to hit. That probably hits.
Hits.
Yeah, that hits.
AC 21.
And...
It's a crit, man.
Oh shit. I need to re-roll that then.
Why?
Because it's a crit.
I mean, if it's a crit, it's a crit. No takebacks. I think.
Let it happen.
Critical. Put a modifier on this. Okay. It didn't actually apply the critical. Okay, so it's just going to be doubled anyway, so 26 fire damage to Giovanna, and Giovanna goes down.
She explodes like C3PO. Now we need to find a heavy man to put her back together to pick her up.
Giovanna goes down. They are down for the count.
So now it's up to the NPC.
Yeah.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Kyrene comes in. I don't like doing this. I swear I don't like doing this, but we're in a position where Kyrene kind of has to. Kyrene comes in and she moves in front of you, so she's between you and this creature, and she unleashes this psychic barrier to try to protect you. And Giovanna, it is time for you to make your dying save. +1 flat check.
Oh, D10?
No, D20 flat check. Flat
Oops.
D20.
Just a D20, huh?
Yeah.
What's the bonus again?
The DC is 10+1, so the DC is 11, so you have to roll 11 or better on the die. Good, so you're it's still at dying 1. Esther?
No, it goes down when you. It goes down when you succeed, I think. Doesn't it?
Yeah, she's stabilized.
She's stabilized, okay. I'll bring that up here.
Which is wonderful.
Dying 3, let's go!
No.
Oh
That's
no!
not wonderful.
Oh no!
Let's go
Your
to the
flat check
after.
is bad. That's when Esther went back to where she came from. And that's
Yep.
not good for Esther.
Yep, gotta go, guys.
My
Dad
people need
says it's
me,
my
she
bad
says.
time.
And Pyrex unleashes that attack again, and Irene is blocking it. Wow, this music is actually very apt. Giovanna, you're good. You're stabilized. Esther, come on, Esther. You're at dying 3 now. Come on, Esther. Come on. Oh my God, good. She is
I'm at dying 2 now.
dying 2. And this creature cannot use an attack again for 3 rounds. And the creature is launching these firebolt attacks at this barrier, trying to break it. Giovanna is stabilized. Esther, come on, Come on! No! No! Back to dying 3. Because the DC was 11. 9 plus 2.
Yep.
It is launching these fireboat attacks. Esther, come on!
I feel like we could bring it. It's taking enough time that a healer should have come in, right?
Come on, Esther. Oh my God! No, she's a dying 4. She was 1 off.
The more we wait, the less my chances. I'd say this is worth a medicine check.
What do I do? Devon is unconscious. And Kyrie is trying to hold up this barrier.
And also, honestly, I've had a worse character. It's fine.
What do I do?
I mean, the story tells where it's going.
Kyrie's trying to hold up the barrier. She doesn't have time to try to administer first aid.
Yep, but I mean, here's the question. So let's say that Esther does stabilize. It'd be kind of tricky. Based on the rolls so far, not a good scene. Could happen. What happens if Esther stabilized? What does Kyron do next?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Do the uses that hero points have, like, normally also apply to story points?
Let me go and check the,
Because,
You do have a write-up on story points, too.
yes.
yeah,
I'm checking.
because if the...
Avoid death.
the-
Avoid death.
Yep, because I
You
was thinking...
spend
because I was
all of
thinking
your
that-
story points to stabilize.
Yep, because I was thinking that, like, you can also do that with hero points, and I was like, if rules for hero points apply to story points, I am going
So-
to do that.
Esther, first you have to make your dying save. And this you have to make it. You have to make it.
Which I won't. But
Yes!
No,
Yes!
you did. You're dying 3 now.
Nice.
All right.
And then story point, right?
Spent all the story points, and she
Which is just
all of
stabilizes
them.
at.
Ooh, love them.
Sorry, Dad. Gonna take
You
me a
have-
little longer to come back home.
The good thing is, you lose the dying condition and are not wounded.
And then
Yeah.
Kyrene, she unleashes these spirits. She summons these spirits that just launch themselves at the Pyrex, and the Pyrex retreats for now. That was close.
One roll away.
That was too close.
One roll away.
Irene is going to first administer first aid to Esther.
Imagine if she crit fail.
Heal wounds, good stuff. Successful 15 or better will heal 2d8.
Administer first aid as for stabilizing heal wounds is the other one, right?
Yeah, heal wounds is the best ever.
Yeah, I always get mixed up.
As long as you clear the DC 15, it's 2d8 hit points. It's awesome. It's a 10-minute thing.
Unless you're cocky like me and always try to go for the DC 20.
That is 10.
Yay!
Yep.
And then she's going to administer first aid to Giovanna. And it just makes it. And 12.
Says up. 3! Huh? Wait, what?
Now, Giovanna would have the wounded condition, yes? Wounded 1?
Yeah.
Which
Giovanna
Esther will
would.
not. Yeah.
Esther will not, but Giovanna would. Let me pull that up.
Also, I think you can probably wipe out the stress condition.
Nah, I can't touch it.
Okay.
Well, so you always could go to the shop and buff out the dings.
You guys cut that to the wire. That was too damn close. We almost had at least one player death.
Partial TPK.
And we're going to go back to Tarek. And Tarek, you are searching around the house for any kind of clues, right?
Yeah, I think the perception roll was a 28.
Let's scroll back
Just
up.
looking in the...
Yeah, 28. So, what kind of clues were you searching for again?
We had been following evidence that had suggested that the source of the spirit haunting in this environment was probably in the living areas. We didn't find anything in the cellar, or anything in like the kitchen or living rooms. We were headed to the bedroom areas to see, and we were trying to find any kind of thing that a spirit might be attached to.
Right.
Some kind of focus for it.
Right. So, trying to calm myself because that was down to the wire.
Yup.
Let's hope this split group don't get TPK'd.
Yeah, I'm up for not dying.
I'm up for not killing you guys. Because I swear I don't want a TPK. I swear I don't. I swear I don't, but I'll go wherever the dice lead me.
Well, see, there you go. You automatically gave the dice an option.
I have to go wherever the dice lead me.
Keep that in mind.
Esther would have a pretty noticeable scar in her fur now, but unfortunately her fur is black, so it is not at all visible.
Yeah, her fur's a little singed.
But it does smell absolutely horrible now.
Yeah, it smells like burnt something.
Yeah.
Well, Giovanna can't be happy about that. She don't have a nose. She can't smell.
Oh, Giovanna's kind of got some burn spots too.
Yeah, and like even though the human disguise is on the portrait, it wasn't accurate. So
Yeah,
a
she's a
lot of her
clockwork,
furniture
right?
went around. Huh?
She's one of the clockwork design.
Esther is just
No,
like
No,
no, I was
Giovanna.
thinking Giovanna.
yeah, no, Giovanna is just like I don't know how I got those two names mixed up. Oh my god.
Hee.
Yeah, that's mostly clockwork, I think, and also a little bit of a little bit of lead.
Yeah, she is. She doesn't get. Yeah, she just is weak to cold, but she doesn't have the fire trick that Bifrost does.
Yeah,
Not a pocket.
unfortunately.
Yeah, that would have been a great fight for Bifrost. Bifrost, do it again.
Yeah, that would have been awesome for Bifrost.
Actually, if Giovanna was able to have that ability, she would still be standing.
Oh yeah, she would have been great.
she would. She would.
All right. So I rolled the 28 in perception, looking for any kind of evidence in the bedroom
first
area.
of all, as Esther and Giovanna wake up, Kyrene says, "Well, I didn't think barbecue was on the menu today."
That was really fun.
You have a funny definition of fun.
Ow, ow. It was exciting.
Watch it. You're still very, very badly hurt.
Ow, yeah. I can,
But alive.
No, I can tell.
That's one good thing at least. Anyways, back to Tarek. Sorry, I had to get out that funny quip.
Don't even worry, it's fine.
Didn't think barbecue was on the menu today.
Are you really sure you don't have any like painkillers or something? Like just inject me with whatever you have. It's fine.
I'm a telepath, not a healer.
It's fine. Just if you have a needle, just we'll see what happens.
Damn it, I'm a telepath, not a healer.
You know, as it turns out, fire really hurt.
Yeah, I bet. She nods to her fire elemental spirit. You're lucky. I rarely ever bring these guys out.
I don't feel very lucky.
The cat has come out of the window. So, Tarek, you are searching around the house for anything that might have some kind of connection to these spirits. You're going off the theory, I guess, that there might be a trigger item of some sort.
Yeah, that's bringing, because not for Moloch, but for the spirits on this island.
Yeah. Sure.
In this house. Something perhaps that was brought back as some kind of memento or remembrance that something one of these spirits has attached itself to, and that's what's causing the problems.
So, as you're searching around the house, let's see. As you're searching around the house, you're like really looking around and checking carefully in each room, and you check one of the kids' rooms, and then you didn't see anything in there, and then you turn out, and then you hear some kind of loud bang sound, and you turn to see that one of the drawers of the dresser has completely shot out of the dresser and crashed against the back wall.
Well, that's a thing. All right. So I'm going to check in that room. I'll look around. Well, let's look in the drawer and then let's look in the dresser.
Sure. So you look in the drawer, and unfortunately, all you find in that drawer, and which is now completely toppled over onto the floor, all you find there is just a pile of girls' panties.
Okay. Could be that there's some odd thing going on, but I'm going to reserve judgment yet. And then, no,
By the
no,
way,
there's nothing.
I should change the music.
I don't know. It seemed fitting too.
The battle's over, so.
So, okay. That's, there's nothing in there. So, like, literally upending it, there's nothing on the bottom. There's no heavy objects inside besides the clothing.
Yeah.
All right. Then that means I'm going to check out the dresser itself. And then it may not be in the dresser. It may just be in this room, and this is a reaction that the spirit has. So that's what I'm doing, searching.
Okay.
Methodically taking it apart.
You're going to methodically take apart the dresser?
For now, I'm really looking for any stray objects that seem out of place. Anything, especially that might have any kind of mark of ash or soot or something on it, because that might be connected to the fires.
Okay, yeah, sure. So, make me a perception check. And what is Meek doing?
No, I'm going to use the story point on that.
What is Meek doing? Dare I ask?
Yeah, he's looking around too, but he just had a question. Wait a minute. He saw the underoos from the drawer. I was like, wait a minute. Do little girls live here?
Yes.
So
there were kids, yeah. And again, the kids are often a target. So, I mean, looking for anything that might be in here.
And,
okay.
And you do remember, Tarek, that from what the mother was explaining, the kids were really being targeted by whatever this is. It was mainly the kids that were seeing it, or mainly the kids that were experiencing these strange occurrences.
Are we happen to be in one of the kids' rooms? Yes, no?
Yes.
I'm going to check the drawers and other part.
So you're going to check the drawers too. So, Tarek, with that 27...
Yep.
You're checking through all the drawers, and you don't really find anything unusual. You find one drawer on the top that seems to have...
Of course it's on top. He can't reach it.
Tarek, you find one drawer at the top that seems to have all the clothes in here, or some of the clothes in here seem to have been stained with some kind of liquid.
Okay. Tacky, oily.
It's kind of oily. Make me...
I'll take a look and also share with Meek, and Meek's nose may be better than mine.
I don't know, but I guess I can give it a shot.
Tarek, you could make me a crafting check. I'll go with crafting as a recall knowledge.
Crafting. Haha!
Ooh.
Tarek,
I know
you
all the crafting things.
Tarek, you immediately, as you're really examining these stains, you kind of even take a lick, and you're like, aha! This is some Quatracan coffee here.
Coffee. That's very odd. All right. I'm gonna put these things to the side as strange and suspect. Kids shouldn't be using coffee in their clothing. Usually.
Usually.
Especially
Or
with,
I'd be drinking coffee.
yeah, especially
Yeah, in that same
this grade.
drawer, in that same drawer, you do actually find a coffee cup.
Is this like best dad in the world or something?
Who knows?
Alright, well, I'm gonna pull that out then.
It doesn't say best dad in the world now. It's just a plain
Oh.
coffee cup.
Number 1 firefighter.
Sure.
Alright. So, one item definitely of concern. I'm putting these with the clothing in one specific part of the room. Hopefully, the spirits will leave it alone. Alright. Anything else you see that's weird?
Well, Beak, you're checking, down where you can. You're shorter than Tarek, so you check around the dresser and you find. Beak, did you even roll a check at all? Make me a check, perception check. 24. So Meek, you check around the dresser and you find behind the dresser a bottle of this bottle looks like it contained some kind of bleach or something, some kind of cleaning chemical, and it's completely tipped out and completely dumped out onto the floor behind this dresser.
Okay, I'm going to pull the dresser out.
Make me an athletics check.
Derek, I might a little need help.
Oh yeah, totally. Nope. I pulled something.
Good for you.
He's
Already used my story point.
He's
Yep.
pulled a
No,
muscle.
I'm like, I've been doing all this workout, and I am, strongest person around. But
Yeah.
I'm moving this thing, and I
You've got
pull something.
5 damage. You've pulled a muscle.
Oh, and yeah, park myself for a second, start massaging. That's not a good muscle. It's not a hernia, but that's not a good muscle to hurt. That hurts.
Is it possible that you farted while you just pulling yourself muscle?
It's all bad. It's all bad.
Okay,
Yeah. Give me a second or two to brace that up, and then I'll try again. But yeah, no. I can't even spend the 10 minutes to heal up too. Oof, that's okay. All right.
That hurts.
Oh yeah.
So,
Okay, I'll go give it another shot then.
okay.
Need a
24.
little help. I'll
It
try
make-
one more time.
And Meek finally does pull the dresser out.
Nope, it still hurts. This is not good.
Just sit down. You're good.
Yeah, I'm not.
Just don't
No.
break the bed.
Just rest.
Yep.
Derek
Just
needs
don't
to
break the
rest.
Trying to get the board and the drawer out of the way, and what's on the wall, or where reason why the bleach was spilled on.
Yeah, this bleach or cleaning chemical has stained the hardwood floor and the wall.
Do I see anything like a weird stain? What it could be?
No, it kind of looks to you like the bottle was on top of the dresser and then was tipped or knocked off the back.
That makes sense. That could happen, especially if drawers are just randomly shooting out of it.
Okay, let's see.
While I'm sitting on the bed, actually, I'm going to lift up the mattress, which shouldn't be heavy, and look to see if there's anything under the bed that looks unusual.
Okay.
Don't hurt yourself.
It's a mattress. It's all floppy. It's not heavy. Oh, yeah, it's not.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
At this rate, Eric's going to give himself a hernia.
You know, I just need about 10 minutes to calm my brain, and then I can do the healing trick again. Alright.
So, you check under... So, you're going to try to lift up the mattress, or you're going to...
Yeah, just tipping the mattress up so that I can look underneath and see what's underneath it. Just to see what's, it's probably the easiest way to check out what's under the bed.
So, for a split second,
I see a dark-eyed child.
You see what looks like these deep black eyes, and then it scares you enough that you just drop it. And make me a stress save.
Will do. That's straight will, right?
Yeah.
Find something? Ow.
Oh my god, you take 2 stress.
Yeah, well, I have to ask you the question, just because I am a champion. Does, my own features of a champion making me sort of impervious to fear have any impact on stress, or just stress a different thing?
No.
Okay, so that's what I needed to know. 2 stress it is.
Why are you freaked out?
There were, I don't think you really want to know. Really.
I'm going to lift up the mattress.
And you see, for a very split second before you jump up, the same pair of deep black eyes, and make me a stress save.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're fine.
you handle that.
So, I get it. There's a monster under the bed.
Yeah, looks like it. It's a thing. Those... Phew.
If you're in a mattress, I'm just going to go ahead and open up the window and toss the mattress out.
Yeah, there's something creepy about those black eyes, and make me an athletics check to do that. This will go well. Oh, he manages to do that.
How's it going with the window?
And then, Meek, as you do that, suddenly this big black shadow rises from the floor, and then disappears through the ceiling, and both of you make me stress saves.
Okay. I'm at a -2.
I'm just gonna look at the shadows.
And
You're not welcome.
yeah, Tarek has
Here.
got another point of stress. And that is where I'm going to end today's session. We're going to part 5.
Oof.
Oof. Oof is right. So, I want to thank our audience for joining us. If you want to check out Mystimon Saga as a whole, you can check out our World Anvil. We do have that linked on our channel. I should have had that linked in the description below, but I forgot that. I fail.
No, you can add it afterwards.
Yeah, I'll add it afterwards. I'll add it when we are done here. And speaking of which, we are done here. So see us. Check us out on Saturday as Bifrost continues part 2 of Stone of Contention.
Hopefully continues and finishes it. We'll see.
Hopefully. Until then,